Alright, in this episode, we are going to tame the dragon, and we are going to claim a title over in Essos so that we can declare a war for the Dawn. Okay guys, for 2 years, 2 whole years, I'm actually holding up a number 2, I don't know why I'm doing that because you can't see me. For 2 years, nothing has happened. Well, I'm sorry, one thing happened. Let's cut to that. Alright, it looks like it's time to choose a focus for Princess Rhaenys. And intrigue looks like the one that she should end up with. I think we did with the intention of doing the diplomatic education, but she ended up with fussy. And so I think if we do intrigue, we'll be okay. It scares me that my future wife will have the intrigue focus, but we shall see what becomes of it. But other than that, nothing has happened. And so we're now in possession of a dragon that is 2 years old and capable of being tamed. I was trying to kill this lady who rides Visenya, who is the second strongest dragon in the world. The first strongest dragon is ridden by a guy over in Pike, and nobody wanted to back my plot to kill him. So this girl still might die, but I don't really have any more time to waste in terms of trying to get a hold of a dragon. So we're going to tame the beast that we hatched, who is Ignarion, who already has a martial of 2 and is fertile. So there's that. The faster we can get him out of the dragon pit, the better, in my opinion, because the dragon pit's going to kind of negate his growth. So we're going to tame him. Let's see what happens. I will tame the dragon. There we go. I've successfully tamed him. It was a little easier than I probably thought that it was going to be. So in reading through the dragon mechanics, I realized you can only declare a dragon conquest of another province when your dragon has a martial of over 10, which sucks because we don't have that. So I'm going to make the very, very tough decision to move the capital of the Iron Throne to Dragonstone. And I know that this kind of goes against all of the canon lore, but in this situation, having our capital there, we get the Dragonmont, which exponentially increases the growth of dragons, extends their lifespan, and I think the Targaryens would come back and claim as dragon kings instead of, regular kings. And also, you cannot destroy the dragon pit. There is no way to destroy the dragon pit. So, moving the capital to Dragonstone, and I think that's going to affect the opinions of me as much as we're going to make this the crown focus and also make it our capital. Okay, I had to wait for peace, and that didn't take very long. So Dragonstone is now our capital, with the Dragonmont being the biggest part of this. So size growth times 1.5, life expectancy times 1.33, which is fantastic. And I can always move it back to King's Landing once we finish, which I may or may not do. I kind of like the idea of having it there. Something defensible about an island, you know? It is tough to get troops in, but it's tough to siege down, especially if we can make some improvements to it, you know what I mean? So we still have King's Landing as in the Red Keep as kind of a secondary location, stuff kind of growing up over there, which is good. I really need to be careful with some of my male companions. I think the only other guy is Alex Waters, who is currently married over here in a regular marriage, so he'll produce Targaryens. And so I need to see. I'm afraid he might ask for a piece of land to rule for himself, and so we may have to figure something out with him. It may be worth giving him the land that we end up taking over in Essos. But currently our dragon has a martial of 3, so we gotta wait until it shouldn't be in the dragon pit. And I shouldn't be in King's Landing. Let me see where I'm at. Ignarion shouldn't be right there. Oh, look. I'm going to go on a run, hopefully hoping to become a formidable fighter. And my wife, who is currently 14, is pregnant. Apparently, I'm very fertile. And I get in fit condition. That's a good thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my game and see if that fixes the issue with Ignarion still being locked in the dragon. And that didn't fix it. I'm not sure exactly what to do with that. I wonder if I can release from the dragon pit. There we go. That was kind of weird. When is that gonna change? There we go. Cool. So he's currently... I don't know why I'm in King's Landing. It's weird. My crown focus and my capital are both right here in Dragonstone. But the good news is that I have quite a bit of gold in this time that we've been trying to raise up. So we've been able to kind of accrue some, a kind of a war chest, so to speak. And look, there's a tournament going on. I wonder if I yeah, we're the warrior king. I mean, that's where we are. King Baelor. We're a good fighter. I mean, we're not a formidable, but we're skilled. We're a brilliant commander. We're a genius. We have 2 Valyrian steel swords. We're diligent. Let's try this. Let's try this. See if we can come away with the tournament victory. And it hasn't fired yet. There we go. Made a new friend. Septon Joseph. He's considering an offer to not be a part of the plot anymore. It'll probably go away in just a second. Here we go. Wonder if I can place a bet on myself. And of course we have another. There we go. I'm gonna place a... Wow, 2-to-1 odds that King Baelor will prevail. I mean, we might as well. It at least doubles the money. There we go. And I lost in the first build. Against this guy. What's up with that crap? Tournaments suck, man. That's some garbage. Alright, so let's deal with this right here. Yeah. Yeah. King Baelor is in the middle. Raymond's on the side. Adrian's on the other side. We're going to destroy this little army. I lose 1 diplomacy. What? Man. That's okay. Oh, I'm still plotting. I don't want to plot anymore. It's not necessary to plot. Oh, there we go. The local religion is Baelor. Oh, man. That would be crazy. That actually might be necessary. Then we could actually become Azor Ahai. Look at that. I've grown increasingly attached to Rhaenys, and though our marriage was merely a practical arrangement, I wonder if I have now come to love her Yes, I could either become lustful. We're gonna let the love bloom. We're gonna have some natural born children. I don't feel comfortable touching other human beings. I mean, sometimes that's necessary. I'm gonna stay out of the wars to the east for now, even though it'll cost me some prestige. I'm gonna stay out of the wars because honestly, the biggest issue is going to be declaring a war to declare a war for the Dawn. And I know it's a little confusing, but it is what it is. We're going to have to kind of stay out of all of the ongoings over there. I think actually if I declare this, I can get one marshal. Yeah. So the first time you have an ambition to win the war, especially an easy war, you gain one marshal, which, I mean, why wouldn't I do that? We already have a really high marshal, but we can become an even greater warrior. Alright, so the winner of the tourney was Sir Tyler Waters, who, I mean, I guess is okay. It's kind of a lucky win. Kind of a Jorah Mormont moment there. There we go. Giles Peak. Marry as you please. I don't have any use for you. Offer peace. There we go. And we're going to banish this guy to the Night's Watch. We're going to disband this unit. And there we go. Fulfilled that ambition really quickly. See the realm prosper. Staying at peace for 5 years? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. As much as I would like to. We're not going to be able to do that. Let's have an ambition to have a son. And let's just kind of anticipate that our wife, who should honestly be giving birth here pretty soon, will give birth to a boy. Let's see. It should happen pretty quickly. Your Grace, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. Wow, High Septon, it's very humble of you. It's widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles, and are generous as you are wise. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the lordship of King's Landing? No. Greed does not become you. I better not get tyranny, because I won't give away King's Landing to the High Septon. High Septon won't be alive for very long if that would be the case. Your Grace, the Lord Brian Stonehelm of Pottingfield is clearly my vassal, at least by a lawful tradition. That's fine. I prefer my Lord Paramounts to anybody. Alright, let's see. Let's check on the growth of our dragon. We're now at Marshal 4, which is okay, which is good. Hopefully that continues as we go. Look, Lord Coleman Waxley. What is Lord Harold's opinion of me? He was our ward for quite a while. I don't think that actually helped. We have improved relations. Wow, I already have a long reign. I guess we've been reigning for 10 years. Okay. I don't necessarily want him to take the negative diplomatic hit, but I will, because you shouldn't be fighting that war. There you go. Alright, now we are going to just continue to let our dragon grow. And as much as it pains me, because let's look at the size growth of winter. Yeah, winter is growing. So my thoughts, while we're here, I'll go ahead and show you. My thoughts are to either get this land of Smyrna, which would be kind of not ironic. Ironic's not the right word, but it would be kind of sort of this justification, because you have the original Azor Ahai from the Age of Heroes came from the Hyrule, which would be Smyrna, and then I can never ever. There's way too many. It's like Canada on cracks right here, man. It's Kaya K Anaya. Kaya K Anaya. Sure, that sounds good to me. So I would one of those two. They both serve the Hierarchon, the gods of the Hierarchon, and so the tradition here, if you've never played it as a Far East character, I'd recommend right there because it adds this extra challenge. Your children have to have good congenital traits, so either like attractive, strong, giant. Your male inheriting children have to have these congenital traits that really kind of makes it a little bit difficult. Although once you kind of breed those into the line, it makes it a little bit easier. But it actually makes it so that your character always has some good trait. And you're basically focused on producing a good heir, and then that heir has good traits. So that's kind of an interesting playthrough to go through. I don't think it's a kingdom title here. Maybe it is. Let's see. No, it's just a lordship and a high lordship. So it's a high lord, and then let's see. This guy has lordship, and high lordship. So there's room for expansion if you want to gain a kingdom title. You are surrounded by the Jogos Nahai, which is not ideal because they're raiders, and then you have the Dothraki on this side. So there's always something interesting happening. So not that I'm advocating, necessarily for this, but I mean, you could absolutely make that happen and kind of possess these lands and come from the lineage of Azor Ahai himself. So that's one option to kind of do if we're going to declare a war for the Dawn, because winter is right here. So that would actually fill that purpose. The other option that I was thinking is right here in Piki, because the only the supply limits are okay, but it's really close to the winter, to the Five Forts, to Winter's main province. So you would think that having close access, being 3 counties away, would be ideal for moving very quickly from our lands to siege down these lands. So that's the other option. The other option right here is Jinqui, which the only reason I would do that is because it's very close to the water, to be able to do a landing on our own territory. So that's kind of where we're at right now, because we really don't have much of a choice in terms. We have to be close to winter, and we want to be close to the Five Forts so that we can quickly go and siege down the Five Forts themselves without losing a ton of men. So my hope is that whoever we declare the war on would be quick to surrender, so to speak, and they would not want to fight a war against the dragon, and they would just go ahead and submit so that we can quickly move in that direction. So that is the goal. And this is really sad. We had a daughter, but she was stillborn, and it was very sad. So we're gonna name her Daenerys, and I have a chance of becoming depressed. Hopefully that doesn't. Yeah, there we go. So we had another prisoner get loose, which is okay because I didn't think I had any prisoners. Okay, so there is that. Look, I actually won a tourney. I placed a bet on myself, so I gained a little bit of gold, and somebody just declared a war on me, which is not good. Oh, I won 112 gold. That was a good bet. That was a good bet. All my Lord Paramounts are going to join me. That's good. So this Lady Freya's host claim on the Reach. So there she goes. Freya Flowers, the bastard daughter of Lord Paramount Willis. Interesting. Because wow. So the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands is Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we had the Lord Paramount Robert the Rash, who died of pneumonia, and his sister took over, and then now the host, the bastard daughter, is going, and her child is the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Some close relations going on here in the Westerlands and the Reach. Where is she? I think I have to wait for her to arrive because I don't know where her army is. Let's see. Go to location. Oh, she's in the Westerlands. Okay. So she is backed, obviously, by... Yeah, she's going to be backed by the Westerlands. It's her son, so... He's probably, like, cursing his mom right now. Okay. But we did have the dragon join us. I think we did. Maybe a war will help all this out. So let's raise up the armies of Lady Paramount. What is it, Janilla? Julia of the Reach. And, oh, look, we have another dragon rider. The Valyrian girl is a dragon rider, so we can put her on the other flank. All right, let's march them up and try to deal with this army before we get the war even can really get started. Oh, I'm gonna have to say no. Not that I want to say no. We desperately want to go over the... There we go. There they are. All right, so we gotta chase them down. You know what? Hold on. Let's just do this. Oh, no, I can't do that. But I can do this. Watch. I'm going to do a little bit of trickery. Some magic here. Boom. Now we'll rearrange. Raymond and Scala. And look, we're gonna kill him. All right, Rhaenys is pregnant again. Let's see if she can produce a living child now. It's sad. It's always sad when you have a baby die. You and your senior commanders have gained a better understanding of military matters during the Battle of the Red Lake. And you'll be able to use this experience in future battles. Cool, so I get a war knowledge. Perfect. Look, already 100% war score. Yes. And look. Look at that. 3 titles can be usurped. Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to usurp those titles. So that lady's still in... Yeah, she's still in prison. But she can be ransomed for 10 gold. I don't know that I want to do that. Just let her sit there. Our council should go back to normal now. Let's let her rot. Look, my master of coins, Septon Kavo, has been hard at work in Dragonstone, increasing the infrastructure and motivating the local people to work even harder. Where's the option to reinstate my council? Yep, reappoint the old council. My master of whispers is idle, so scheme for sure. I don't want to... What is her plot? She wants to kill Lord Paramount Eldest. Yikes. I could join the plot. No, I'm not going to do that. It's not honorable. Siege of Grafton Keep. How big of an army can I get from... Yeah, that'll do. We'll command the middle. And there we go. We're going to put down this these raiders right here. See if we can't reach them before they get... Nope. Okay. Alright, disband unit. Alright, let's check on our dragon. See what growth we've had so far. Still 5. Yeah, 75 gold for sure. I'll release your mother. We can do that. We're gaining gold at a pretty high rate, considering that our county tax is not that big. Oh, I left the army raised over here, didn't I? I did. Sorry, guys. Y'all can go home now. So, you know, yeah, that would, like, decimate everyone's opinion of me. I mean, -10 isn't that bad, but, like, even still, then they get the foreign religion modifier. And honestly, I would want to say that when Aegon came, not Aegon that we played as, but when Aegon the Conqueror came and made the decision to follow the Seven and choose that style of living, that he did so in order to assimilate. And I feel like assimilation's a high priority. I mean, Faith of the Seven is, you know, it is what it is, but honestly, the whole point of it is the assimilation factor, and having your vassals be of the same religion or in the same religion category as you is important, because it keeps their opinion of you very high. So we're as much as I would maybe want to do that, and you know, if like a red priest approached and said, you know, hey, you're Azor Ahai, I would do it for sure. But I don't think I'm going to do it of my own volition at the moment. It's just not going to work. Torture is deep. Why do we have this county again? I granted this guy independence. At least I thought I did. Yeah, there we go. I thought I did. I don't know. I don't know. I was pretty sure I had done that though. What? Why do I have a Summer Islander in my... Oh, she died. My bad. Vanished without a trace. So it's a bad way to go. Ugh. Stop inviting me to your wars. I know you need help. Recently, I noticed the pitiful state of my half-brother, Lord William. I've just been informed of the cause of his aches. It is a case of the flu. Let's call for a physician for the flu. Whatever. I'm telling you, man. All right, let's hope this dragon grows quickly. Check it out. We have a son. The first true-born heir of the Iron Throne. We gotta think of a good name. You know? Oh, Maegor's a good name. Darren's a good name. Valyrion's a good name. Aegon's a good name. Aerion's a good name. Man, the Targaryens always have good names in their family line. It's actually kind of where I got the name for this channel, is kind of from my affiliations with House Targaryen, and you know, the same spelling, that kind of thing. Oh, you know what? Aemon. That's what I was looking for. That's a good name. Prince Aemon. We fulfilled the ambition to have a son. Man, we're just plowing through. these ambitions. We should maybe let's try to do. Oh, let's do this. We can gain another 100 prestige and all of the opinion from our vassals if we do this, and we don't have that much prestige left to go in order to do it. So let's do Exalted Among Men. It shouldn't take that long. Did I just see a message about somebody dying? Aw. My Kingsguard died. Oh, hold on. This is good. This is good. Let's see. I wonder if I can... Where is it? Right there. You, sir. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to appoint a Kingsguard, but I guess because he's married, you can't. And I can't send him on a foreign tour because he's slothful. I could assemble a mercenary company for him. Look, he's an adulterer. He's cheating on his wife. I guess he broke it off with whoever it was, though. Alright, let's assemble a mercenary company here. Nah, let's not do that. If he starts to become an issue, we'll do that. But right now, he's fine, I guess. Okay, so Dragon, currently still, Marshal of 5. Not great. But we have to choose a new Kingsguard member. So, Edmund Upcliffe is the first choice. Actually, fairly good. I like that sigil of House Upcliffe. The green wave, I like that. The emerald wave. Skilled steward, skilled fighter, arbitrary, brave, kind, and zealous. He is currently betrothed, so that's he would have to break his betrothal in order to join the Kingsguard. There's Rykon Beliner, who's a skilled fighter, greedy, kind, slothful, honorable, and brave. And then there's Simon Estwick, who is giant, a skilled commander, a trained fighter. Yeah, let's go with this guy. There we go. Let's get some big dudes on our Kingsguard. I can get behind that idea. 3 kids in 1 episode. Yep. Another son. Prince Jaehaerys. I'll take it. So, in this 1 episode, we've had 3 kids, 1 daughter who died stillborn, and 2 trueborn sons. I love it. Can I be honest with you guys for just a second? Like, what is up with Robert Strong? He's 105 years old. I mean, just die already. Would you look at this? We've fulfilled the ambition. 6,000 prestige, exalted among men. We're now 30 years old. And our dragon still has a marshal of 7. I have no idea. I don't know. It's like how they say a watched pot will never boil. And that's what we're dealing with right now. So no, let's go with adopt a lifestyle. I could have done See the Realm Prosper. I really could have. We've been waiting so long for the ability to do the Dragon Conquest. So that will more than likely happen in the next episode. We're taking care of the others this week. Like, this week we'll be done with winter. I guarantee you. So stay tuned for the next episodes to come out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. I know I don't say this very often, but you know, it really helps the channel grow. Make sure you share the video, all that kind of stuff. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Join the Bear Pack, get updates, get notifications. I'll see you guys on the next episode.